Hi, boys and girls. As we're working on measuring and learning about time, we're also going to throw in some learning about money. We need to learn about the different coins and their values. And I have a story that goes with each of those. And I want to thank Scholastic for letting us read their books. This is Scholastic's book, Pennies, by Mary Hill. This would be nonfiction, some real facts. It says, "These are pennies. Pennies are made of copper and zinc. Abraham Lincoln is on the front of the penny." We call that the head side of the penny. "He was the 16th president of the United States of America." The Lincoln Memorial Building is on the back of the penny. And you can see the picture there. The Lincoln Memorial is a statue in Washington, D.C. Mrs. Fred has been there twice and seen that. It was built to honor Abraham Lincoln. Pennies are made by the United States Mint. The United States Mint is a part of the government. The United States Mint makes a lot of pennies every year. Look at all those pennies. A penny is worth 1 cent. It takes 100 pennies to make $1. And here they've stacked them in groups of 10. So let's count them by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And that would equal $1. Many people save their pennies. Some people put their pennies in a bank. If you save your pennies, you can buy many things. And that's the end of our story. Now I have some pennies out here. You can see they're not all shiny, so some of them are older. And just like we learned about with the Statue of Liberty, how she's turned a greenish color over time because of the copper, some of our pennies tend to do that also. I also threw in a Canadian penny here, and those look different. They have the maple leaves on the back and a picture of Queen on the front. So those are also 1 cent. And they're just a little bit, if we compare the size, they're almost the same size, just a teeny bit smaller than American pennies. So if we put some pennies in front of us to count, we could say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the way we'd show that would be like this. We'd put a 5 and then a cent sign. It's a C with a line through it. That means cents. They're worth 5 cents. I also have a large penny here before we go on that I'll show you. These are just some pretend paper ones, but to give you a better look at that, see, here's Abraham Lincoln on the front. It says, "In God we trust." Liberty, which stands for our freedom. And then this year, this one would have been made by the United States Mint in 1999. And on the back, you see United States of America again. And there's some Latin words here, and it says 1 cent. Our C is the soft C because it comes before the E. And there's the Lincoln Memorial, which is in Washington, D.C. So that's just a close-up look at our penny. Let's practice counting a few more. Let's put some more pennies in front of us here. And let's count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we'd write that one like this. 10 cents, and it's a C with a line through it. Let's put a couple more on here. So if that's 10, this would be 11, 12. So we can just change our number here. And now we have 12 cents. Let's practice a couple more. Let's take 4 of those away. And we can see now we only have 8 cents. Let's add 3 more. 8, 9, 10, 11. Now we would have 11 cents. You can practice counting some pennies today, and we'll learn about another coin tomorrow.